Hello there, Tina. How are we? Look, I got a like already, and I've not even opened my mouth. How about that? Have you seen where we are with our subscriptions? I've been going up and down, up and down, up and down. And yeah, it's where are we at the minute? We're at. So this is the important thing today. Is we are at 495. We were on 498. Then we went down to 496. And then I did a bit of modding for one of the channels, and I can't stand people who like try and creep around women on the oh, you're so beautiful, I love you, and right, so I banned them. And then a couple of people, he's been a bit harsh banning them. What bloody is a perverts? Get off with them. Go after somebody their own age. So I went down to 495. So yeah, I thought I'd hang on, turn that up. I thought I added another channel and sub from them. You cheat. You cheat. Yeah, I've got two other channels. I've got 3 channels in total. One's just the baseline, and it's just one that I've had since I started, and it's just the full name. And I thought, fair enough. And I thought, well, I like football, so I'll do football one. And then a year later, I thought, Lorraine said do this. So I thought, go on then. So I created a third one, this one, and I just thought, it's you need to keep them separate, and mainly because nobody's really going to be, God blimey, that white sage, it's drifting around a bit too much at the minute. So yeah, it's something I that she said do, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to do it. So that's where I did it. Do have, who else have we got on? She's on again. It's like Prairie Winds. I was on this morning, Tina, at UK time, just about 1:45 this morning. So 1:15, 12. Just past midnight, 45 minutes past midnight, and Prairie Winds had been on for a couple of hours. So I said goodbye to her at. I said goodbye. She was still on her own live at 4:00. Came back from work at 9 in the morning, and she was still on. So I did a bit of modding for her at 2:00 in the afternoon. Now she's been on, God knows how long she's been on and off, but she's been on. She must be on like, God, hours per day, absolute hours. Hold on then. Well, mine's not. But I'll pull it. I don't think I'll pull it forward anymore. Mine seems okay. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. Mine's not. Mine's fine. Mine's fine. Ooh, smoke. So yeah, we thought we'd come on. Because obviously people were talking about manifestation, like, weren't they? Oh, right. Tina, all right, okay. That's the other one. You called it Tina Woodruff. You called it the same thing. Oh dear. I thought he was going to call it different. So yeah, we're talking about manifestation, and I got a couple of text messages, and from people who are actually well known on this site actually, and it's like, oh yeah, but you almost like, well, you don't really understand what it is. Um, Partially true, but partially not true. Manifestation is how you draw something in from the other world. It's how you um, it's about bringing something into physical reality through beliefs, through in this case through spiritual beliefs, energies, thoughts, feelings, trying to focus on it so that you use attraction to bring it in. So hello there, worldwide. So the idea is that it's not just manifestation isn't just what a lot of people think it is, which is just going into a bit of meditation and imagining yourself being in that job, or having that brand new car, or being friends with Joe Blogs. Just imagining it isn't really. I've only just started. But mine's not buffering. Mine's okay. Mine's fine. Don't know why yours is buffering. Is yours still buffering? What's yours doing worldwide? Is your stream okay? Oh, we haven't had any rain. No rain at all in Portsmouth. It's just still very hot and sticky, and I think it's just clouding over a little bit. So we were talking manifestation because people were talking about this last time, and oh no thunder here, and what a lot of people have been thinking is, oh, if we want to manifest something, we go into a bit of a meditative state and we imagine ourselves having that house, being friends with Joe Blogs, winning the lottery, whatever it is, we imagine it, and it's basically just imagination, just imagining that you've got it, and imagining it. I can't even say it. Imagining it in front of you. Therefore, you're more positive about going out and getting it. Getting it is the wrong word. And a lot of people seem to think that you make it happen. You sort of pull it. You make it happen. You're the one that's making it happen by being positive, by making it in your head, picturing it in your head. And the trouble is, if you go to like the monks, they have a better idea of this, and the Buddhist monks have a little bit of better idea on what manifestation is, and it's all about the law of attraction. So, for instance, if I were to fancy that girl over there, she's attractive. She's attracting me. Her energies are pulling me in. Now, if I'm just there for pure lust and it's just her looks I like, there's no energy there at all. I'm just looking at her thinking, God, she's nice. I want her. But if it's attraction, a physical attraction where I think, wow, I just feel drawn to her, I feel attracted to her, then like this pointer and this pen, the energies that one is giving off and the other we draw each other together. This is why we say that people, if we've seen each other in a previous life, we can be drawn to each other again in this life, because we've already had that effect of being attracted to each other, drawn to each other energy-wise. And one of the things that Buddhists really say is, look, it's not just about going into a meditation and imagining it, manifesting it in your own brain is one thing. But what you need to do is go a step further. And we need to be able to, we need to take something else into account. Like if we went to sleep, what do? If we have a question and we want the spirits to help us, we offer a question up and then we go to sleep thinking about this question. If we want to go into meditative mode and we're wanting one particular, we're wanting just an answer to one particular question. Guess what? We think of that question as we meditate. That's the only thing that's going to be in our mind, that one question. And hello, Sierra. So when we meditate and we're wanting to manifest something, most people, go the right way around it up to a point, and they imagine they imagine themselves. Keep me tongue twisted. They imagine themselves having that thing they desire, or the job, or the friendship with that Joe blogs. But the way that Buddha tries to push this is that it's like it's the law of attraction. Yeah. Male, female, attracted to each other. The energies between them are what pull them together. So what we're trying to do with manifestation is basically try and take that. This is why I said last time that there's a little bit of a few different ways in, other than just just going at it from a meditation mode. If you sort of meditate with that question in mind, with that thought that that's what I want to manifest, fine, we can manifest it within our meditation. But what we need to create is that electrical magnet that actually draws it in. We're not supposed to, manifestation is about us making it happen. It's not about us being that positive that we make it happen. Not all, some of it is, but some of it isn't. Some of it is about creating a link between us and the other world, so that we can together push this, not get the other side to do it for us, but we're trying to create an energy, draw energy from the other world, and almost blast it towards the object or the person that we're trying to pull in. So that instead of just that, so one of the things that I was wanting to say quickly is, look, there's an awful lot of people that believe it's just we go into a meditative state, we think of the thing that we're wanting to manifest, and we see it in our mind's eye. We can touch it. We're there. We've seen it. We've had it. We can have it again. And if you stop there, everybody, what you tend to do is hello, He-Man. We stop there and we don't go that little bit further. And one of the things that we just have gratitude, raise your frequency. And we are trying to meditate, get the frequency right. But and in doing that, what we're trying to do is we're trying to make our bodies resonate, our energies resonate at just the perfect resonance to try and make everything that happens pull towards what we're wanting, especially if it's a person. If it's a person, absolutely. The mind has an amazing ability. I know what frequency she's on. I'm going to alter it, and we get to a perfect dunk, and that's it. We use our body's energy to pull what we're manifesting into us. So it's a combination, guys and girls, of not just envisage. I can't even say the bloody word. Envisaging it in your mind when you go into the meditative state. It's also about trying to make sure that we're thinking about the body's energy and what sort of energy is that object or that person producing. If it's a job, it might be the people who's going to make the decision. What sort of energies are they producing? How do I have to pull that person in to be absolutely in line with me and absolutely join together, so that we actually don't just make it happen because we're positive and we've seen it in our meditation, but that we can see it and we're positive we're going to get it, but also our energies are pulling that desire in with us. So I had to get that one in because there's a few little comments and afterwards, and I'm thinking some people don't quite understand what it is. Um, Manifesting it isn't just about seeing it in your foot, seeing it and imagine it and imagining it. I'm not going to say this too often, and thinking that we've got it in our heads so that we can positively go and get it. It does help, absolutely, but it's like I said on Sunday, was it? It's no Friday. It's about doing that, making sure that you've got all the positive edge there as well, but also trying to pull that energy from the other side and almost blasting it towards either the people making the decision at that interview, or the one that you're fancying in the office at work, or even a physical object. You're wanting that car. How do I get that car? Where does my energy have to really, force itself, show itself? Well, in order to do that, my brain's going to think, I'm going to have to do this is going to have to be right. So, and that part of it is definitely about manifesting it and having the confidence to go and get it. That is just that. So, but quite often, especially when it's got people involved in this, it's very much a two-pronged attack. It's so if it involves people, I would say it's not just imagining it, it's actually trying to imagine it and also trying to get your frequency, trying to get the spirit world to match your frequency with theirs, trying to blast that energy towards them to try and magnetically pull their thought stream towards you. So it's an interesting little ditty there. So hopefully that sort of clears it up. So I did get a few people in commenting later about, this is a bit odd. We've not really covered every aspect of it. So I wanted to just cover every aspect of it. And we've got so many people in. Welcome, Tina, and Tina's other channel, Cheat. Worldwide's in. Tina, you're the only one buffering. Everybody else seems to be okay. I'm okay. Worldwide seems to be okay. It's not rained here. It's absolutely boiling. I'm sticky, hot, and horrible. And we've had a good afternoon with doing a bit of troll killing, I think it is. Troll nobbling, and Sierra's in. Welcome to Sierra. At least Sierra doesn't have to do the hassle that we did today with Prairie Winds. Prairie Winds live was absolutely manic. I've never known so many trolls. It's like it's like 3 troll comments and then 1 real one. 3 troll comments, 1 real one. 4 troll comments, 1 real, and Prairie Wind was doing an absolute amazing job. How the hell she did it, I haven't a clue. And there wasn't a huge number of comments, and it wasn't a huge number. It was just the sheer amount of trolls that she got was just ridiculous. And there she is. I mean, she's been on all day. God knows where she gets sleep. Prairie Wind. She's been doing live streams. She's been doing tarot cards, and chats, and it's been just one. It's been one stream after the other. I keep going into Prairie Wind's back online again. Bloody hell! And to that end, like Prairie, you were thinking about doing paranormal, weren't you? And I remember, obviously I do paranormal and mystic side as well, and the tarot card. And it's an interesting thought because you've got your niche people who follow you, like He-Man and all the others. Welcome in, and you've got these people who certainly follow you because of what you do. And and we had a couple of a couple of a couple of subscribers that day actually. So that was quite good. We're on 495 still at the minute. So we're 5 away from 500. I think we'll probably get there about Wednesday, Friday. I'm hoping anyway. We might drop it again afterwards, but I'm hoping that we get up there. So we're going to do a nice bit of a bit of a nice video when we get there. Just sub to you, Paige. Prairie Winds, absolutely. Prairie Winds is brilliant. It is, and she wants to do this. She wants to like give a little bit of extra love with the paranormal side, and absolutely great idea. I did both together, but the reason why I did both together, Prairie, is because calling you Prairie is not right anymore. So I know you. I got you. It's. Oh, for heaven's sake, I've forgotten your real name now, Paige. Because once you know your real name, I can't really use Prairie, can we? So, Paige. When I had a sports channel. I've got a sports channel, and then the wife told me to do this one and do tarot cards on it. So that's what I did. But then I thought, I've already, we have trouble getting the numbers of subscribers on the football channel. It's been going twice as long as this, and it's only just scraping 300 subscribers. And then this one came along and got the opposite. We could get subscribers, but we can't get the hours which the football channel gets. So splitting it can be. It's an interesting decision because it's like weighing it up, because you've got to think like some of your, like when I put paranormal on here, I lost a fair few subscribers because they're not interested in the mystic side. Tarot cards tend not to be that interested in paranormal, and I don't do an awful lot of. There's not an awful lot of views on the paranormal ones. Probably the 50 views per video. So, is it worth it? Well, it to me probably not, but I enjoy it. And on the other side, the if I get paranormal people in Page, and Page Prairie Winds looks interesting. So we then get this. We change your name there. You get the people who like paranormal don't tend not 90% aren't interested in tarot cards. It's a load of rubbish. Don't believe it. Now that means that when they see, paranormal, we'll sign up. Perhaps not, because they've got tarot cards on it. So I would probably, in hindsight, would I have split it? I don't know. Possibly it would have been a good idea. Possibly would have been a good idea. 3.9k views during that stream. Bloody hell! I'd say that's well worth the chaos. Ouch! Bloody hell! And would just do paranormal podcast and investigation. Yeah, and I think that's probably where I'd go. Because adding it to this, I've added it to it now. I'm not going to change it. But when I look at it, I think I don't get many paranormal people coming in, because they look at the tarot card side and say, perhaps not. We'll not bother with that. And it becomes a little bit too much then. Perhaps I should have done it separate, but then I've got 3 channels, and I really can't be doing 3 channels, because then we're starting to have to get enough content for three different channels, and it's hard enough doing it for 2. Unless we do what you did today, which is God knows how long you were on, but 3,900 views. That is just phenomenal, isn't it? Firefly, welcome in. Tina, what's your other channel? On my other channel, my other channel's John S Sports. Yeah, I've got a John S Sports. I'll give you my other one. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can get it up. If I go on there, and I change to that one. Crikey, where am I? I go into that, view my channel. No, go away. Yeah, that's my sports channel, but it's just English soccer and running. I'm an athlete, so I do running, and as you can see up at the top, I've got my football team up there, which is pretty garbage. So we do. Look, I'm one of these northerners from England, and I always speak my mind. And I think Prairie found that today. There were so many people coming in and saying, "Oh, I love your hair extensions. You're so beautiful." So I banned them. Oh, come on, that's just sick. And then some Burke with a spanner decided to call all the other mods names, every name under the sun. And he just, I was like, "Oh, for God's sake, can you two stop arguing and just get on with it?" And like, if we're supposed to be mods together, and I think we sort of tried to calm things down, but I think on here it's the sports one is good. I've only got, I've not got any mods on that one, and that's okay. I speak my mind though, and that means I get a lot of bullshit from the community. People who don't support my football team, they'll start causing trouble. But because I don't have that many people on lives, probably only 3 or 4 people, it's quite easy. If some idiot comes in trolling, I just kick them off. But that's me. I'm quite abrupt, and if I see something happening, I don't like something. Believe me, I'll be the first to when the white sages coming this way. I'd be the first to kick them off, and I think it became a little. I think it became a little bit obvious when I was like, I started pulling back a little bit with Paige's live show. I can't be doing the same as Galactica, because Galactica was like ban, timed out. I think, bloody hell, every other line, most of the lines like Galactica kicked off, and I'm thinking, go on, we'll support them, because apparently Galactica was doing modding for 3 different channels at the same time, and it was good fun, actually, Prairie. It was good fun once we got into it. It was fine, because it was like Galactica would take a couple and I'd take a couple, and the other guy would take a couple. But most of them were being trolls, were just producing sexy. There was 2 types. There were 3 types. The Jesus pushers came in. Yeah, they just make me laugh. Then we got the ones that were constantly calling Prairie how beautiful she was, or calling her a gay bloke, transsexual, wasn't it? One of them, and it's like, oh, I have no problem telling people where to go. You certainly didn't, did you? Because we sort of delete them. And then Prairie would see them. Paige would see them just before it gets deleted, and she'd give them 2 barrels. It's like, if you don't like it, bugger off to somebody else. Yep, she's good at this. And but yeah, once you get to it, like after a while, I thought, I'll let them have it. If they do it 2 or 3 times, the 3rd time they're going to get banned. And then I'm thinking, everybody's doing it. I'm just gonna put them in timeout. Just put them straight into timeout. Bang! You look gorgeous. Timeout. I like what there was one later on. She says, "What did she say?" She says, "Yeah, fake hair extensions. Timed out. Boom." Oh, come on. It was great fun. I absolutely enjoyed it. It's strange, Michael. You can't stand trolls. No, I can't stand them. I absolutely can't stand them. And but surely they got something better to do than come in and start. Yeah, lol, or I'll give them a spatula. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, this is just weird because I'm actually enjoying it, and he was like, right, get them out. And I very much like some of the people I've seen, and I think Caroline could be the same. Where you just see a word in it, right? That's it, they're out, boom, quick out. And yeah, I absolutely enjoyed it. I never thought I'd enjoy it so much, I must admit. Paige said, "Okay, I'll make you a mod," because there was only Galactica in there, and of course, Galactica had just signed up to me on Friday. So it's the first time I knew who Galactica was, only because they'd come from Paige's channel, joined me on Friday, signed up, and then of course when I saw them this morning at like quarter to 1 in the morning, I thought, "Oh, I know you. Hello, right, fine." And saw they got a spanner, and they're doing this job. Like, I think you've just missed one. You need to kick them out. But I didn't realize that Galactica was doing three different streams at the same time, and it's like just absolutely amazing. That's right, Caroline. Caroline, me and Caroline, or Caroline decided we'll call it spatula. If we want to just like flick them out a bit, yeah, that's it. Boom, out. And but yeah, Prairie Winds is yeah. If anybody hasn't done yeah, if anybody hasn't seen Prairie Winds, it's. I mean, what would you say, Prairie? It's sort of Paige. It's sort of like it's like this, isn't it? It's like this, but a female. More cards. It's like this, more cards, a lot of chat, and the chat seemed to just flow quite nicely. I mean, I must admit mine does as well, but it's a different. I don't know. It's a different type of chat, but it is actually good, doing quite well. My watch has just said, "Why are you still awake?" again. So yeah, it's good. I shall return the subs of yeah. I mean, you see, that's what I mean. Prairie did exactly the same as what I do on her channel. Look, yeah, if you want to advertise your channel, please do. And I did get one, and then they unsubscribed. But then the point is that it's trying to get people to join in and be a good community. I can't remember which one it was. There's one I'm subscribed to, and people were chatting away in the comment box, and he finished what he was talking about, and I can't remember what it was, but he was finishing what he was talking about, and he looked at the box and says, "That's what we're here for." He says, "That's what we're here for. Look at that box. I have no idea what you're all talking about, but I can see that you're well into it." And like I can't remember who it was, but he says, like, look at it. He says, "That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing it for. It's a community thing where everybody gets together and everybody enjoys it, and that's what we're doing, really." And it's sort of like self-help. Like, how many times on Friday, for instance, did one of you suddenly start to help the person because they were asking a few questions and they wanted an immediate answer? I think Sierra did it a couple of times. I think Caroline might have done it once or twice as well. But Sarah certainly did it 2 or 3 times, where somebody's asked something and thought, "Oh, Yeah, I know the answer to that. And they just come and you lot just come in and give your answers, and it's really good. So, Paige, I have no problem in telling people where to go and how to get there. I respect what I do. Oh yeah, I respect what I do, or respect my mods, or respect my chat's purpose to be a safe place. Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be a safe place, and they don't deserve to have people throwing sexist comments around, because you know, and that's one of the things about that mod that came in later that was really upsetting people. You know, I actually, the sad thing is, I actually agreed with what they were saying. I said, look, I agree with a lot of what you're saying. In fact, I agree with most of what that person was saying. But the problem was they were sort of, they were putting their views down too firmly, as if to like, well, bang, you've got to believe mine, and that's not what it's about. It's about everybody believes. If you can put your beliefs down, but you don't throw them down somebody's neck. And sometimes, the chat can get a little bit too. It's like what we got worldwide, isn't it? Remember when a certain Portsmouth person, Pomp, came down from, and it's near. He lives near me, so I shouldn't say anything. But he started to put his view. Pomp came on and he started to put his view down, and he was absolutely staunch supporter of somebody who me and Worldwide can't stand. Yeah, Michael says he can't stand trolls. We can't stand this particular the paranormal person who can't come away from behind his mask. And Pomp was literally throwing his decision, his thoughts were the most important thing. And I'll get down to over here. And it just like me and Worldwide were just like, you can't say these things because we believe otherwise, and we're keeping quiet. All you're doing is stoking the fire. So he got his spanner took off him. So if he does come in, which I bet you he doesn't, you'll realise he's been kicked off the mod list, because I like it to be safe, and I like people to be able to say something without the fear of retribution or being attacked verbally by other people who think differently. But equally, they've got to be able to think, oh, hang on a minute, the way I think of it isn't what everybody else thinks. Perhaps I should shut up. So it is a two-way thing. I do agree. Trolls are deceivers and hurt people's feelings for a giggle. Yeah, and it is. That's all it is. They love to be on top and making things happen. Shall we tell you? Okay. It's got these vibes, same but different. It is. It's. I was going to say that it's the same. It's the same sort of content, and then you think, well, it is. Yeah, it isn't. It isn't. It's a strange thing. All I'm going to say, guys and girls, it can't be sexist. Go and see Prairie Winds. If you haven't, if you've got your, shall we? Do you want to put your link in, Prairie? If you can put your link in, Paranormal, Worldwide, you can put your link in as well. At Worldwide Paranormal, whatever it is, I can't remember now. So if a troll hoods villainous vibes, who needs them? Yeah, exactly. I'm not. If you're going to be the villain of the piece, go be a villain somewhere else. Just like Prairie told him, just like Paige told him. We literally make movies about unliving villains. Yeah, being respectful to everybody's belief. That's it. And that's what I expect of mods as well. If anybody thinks that somebody's causing havoc and they're not respecting other people's beliefs, then yeah, absolutely tell me. Sierra told me that something was happening from somebody, and I took action, and that's that's the way it will always be. Uh, yes, the bad vibes from that guy. Yeah, he wasn't it? I think if he could have jumped out the screen and throttled one of us, he probably would have done. You could feel it in the voice. You could hear it. And I know it's typed in the chat, but it was almost like you could hear him saying it and getting annoyed, and as if the hand was going to come out and grab you by the throat. Worldwide, I reckon he was 50% troll from that day one. Yeah, I think he was. I think from that, I think as soon as we said that, even when he ended it by saying, "Perhaps I should, you can't kick me. Kick me off. I've got a spanner. Perhaps I should go before I get kicked off." So I kicked him off, and it's the way he said it is like, well, you've overstepped the mark. So why did you overstep the mark in the first bloody place? Welcome back, Sierra. If they don't, I will. I'll do it in a second. I'll put them up in a second. Yeah, I decided to change the channel name. Yes, Worldwide has changed his channel name from Worldwide Ghosts to Worldwide Paranormal TV. Probably a good thing, because actually, I think it is about it is TV, isn't it? It's channels on TV. It's a good name, I think. Please be respectful towards John Barrett, mods, and everything else, or you will be deleted, timed out, or blocked. I thought you were going to say or detonated, but that might have been as good a word, actually. So Caroline's disappeared. I've lost the mod. No. Michael tried to say earlier, kept getting kicked off. Oh. Hi, Michael 1.5. I tried to say hi earlier, kept getting kicked off. Oh. I think Tina's internet connection is a bit rubbish. I've got 3 streams playing this, or 2 streams playing it, and they're both fine. Right, okay, so we've not seen that. So let me go into here. Let me just go and get, what shall we have? We'll have Prairie Winds. So Prairie Winds is this one. Just one cornetto, give it to me. Delicious ice cream from Italy. Nada, a ghost I be. Give me cornetto. Worldwide Ghost. Wait, where's Worldwide Ghosts gone? Oh, Worldwide Paranormal. And then Worldwide is this one. Worldwide is that one. So please do go and join them and have a nice time. Worldwide Ghosts has just disappeared. Be right back. Just gonna wash up. It's 7:30 in the evening. He leaves his washing up late, doesn't he? Just had a nice piece of quiche, Lorraine, with cherry tomatoes. You see, my wife's name was Lorraine without the E, mind you. Energy out here, extra energy, craziness. Now, I don't know about you, Sierra, but you were mentioning that the energies from the solar system were absolutely manic over the next 3 or 4 weeks. That was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, wasn't it? And I tell you what, ever since Sierra said that, the whole bloody everything, every time we do a stream, it's absolutely manic. It's absolutely manic. And now, who would have thought we'd have got a troll to want my body? Oh, please, it makes me puke. The thought of it. Oh God, no. That is just no. Bad troll, bad. Go away. Is that the only person I can attract? Really? Oh my god. So yeah. Who's Prairie Winds troll? Oh no, she didn't have one. She had about, I mean, she must have had about 30 or 40 trolls. I mean, it was literally Sierra. It was like I think we had about at one point when we really got started right at the beginning. I think me and Galactica had something like 15. How many lines are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 20 lines on this screen, and about 15 of them we'd had to block in just that one screen of comments. And it's gently going up, gently sort of like that. And we'd one screen of comments, and we'd already got rid of about 15 out of 20 comments. And yeah, and Paige looked at it, at the comments just getting deleted, and went, okay, I'm not looking at the comments. You better not do. The comments are absolutely manic. So how many do I get? Well, very, very few indeed. How many did she get? Yeah, bloody loads. Oh dear. So yeah, absolutely manic indeed. Just new. Oh crikey, Michael. Just new as far as I know. Sierra. Oh crikey. Who's Prairie Winds troll? Yeah, tons of them. Sierra. Bigger channel gets more chances of trolls, unfortunately. Yeah, I think she got about 700. She got about 700 subscribers, so nearly double mine. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, the number. It was the sheer number. It was the sheer number. So yeah, it was like, I mean, God knows what we'd do if we had that many trolls on here. Tina would have 10. Let's get to 15. Actually, I've done that. Yeah, have I done that? Ooh, we've got 11 now. Yeah, yes, it is, Michael. It's my daughter. My daughter is out of control. Locked me out. Locked you out? What? Hey, what am I been missing up here? Tap the emojis. What's Sierra been saying? I've been dealing with it myself. Please be mindful of all form of communications. Can't stress enough. Energy is off the rails. It is, isn't it? It really is quite ridiculous. It's the amount of really odd energy around here is just totally stupid. And the strange thing is that it was really all to do with Sierra made a comment, and it's like, yeah, the energies are all going to be really strange, and the veil was getting thin, and I'm thinking, oh no, this is going to get ridiculous. But absolutely, it was really interesting to see over the last probably 2 weeks. It's really 2.5 weeks. It's got really mad out there, and we just seem to be throwing caution to the wind, as we say. I was born at 2:22, Tina, p.m., Mum said. Wow. Michael, 1.5222. Tina, she's rebellious. Oh, God, yes, she is. Threw her stuff out of the door because just cleared my house 3 times, bringing energy from friends. Ah. And there she was saying, I want to leave the friends. I want to leave the friends. I want to get away from the friends. And it's like, now she's bringing all that, you know, confused. I don't think it's bad energy. I think it's just confused energy, but it's not good energy no matter what. You got to deal with the flow of energy, but stay upbeat in the mind. I think Barry was sort of like saying, let's just close the door and sort of like, bye, go away, you'll learn. And it's really difficult to do because I did that with my daughter, my eldest. And yeah, very, I know I'm doing the right thing as well. You go and do the right thing and I'll be there when it falls apart. But I can't do anything else. She's 350 miles away, 3.5. It's a few hours drive, and so that's where both my granddaughters are as well. So it's a long way to go. Prairie is off. Page is off. Change your locks and get a camera doorbell. About to hit a big old fan. Yeah. You see, I call that poop. That is definitely a poop. A poop, and yet everybody on here was saying, "No, it's not poo. It's brown chocolate ice cream." It's a poo emoji, isn't it? I mean, let's face it, it's a poo emoji. Firefly. Grief. Might want a camera on you for your bedroom door. Oh, that sounds a bit iffy, doesn't it? Tina's suggesting a bedroom door cam here. I hope you mean it's pointing the other direction. I mean, we don't want any perverts getting into this door cam. People can get into these door cams, Tina. That's a dreaded dishes washed up. Oh, he's back. Thank you, Tina. She needs to go. It's but all the good fortune is on Sierra's side. We've got so many good cards for Sierra. Really good cards. But like the strange thing it was on when did we have his cards last? On Wednesday. The cards on Wednesday were brilliant. I mean, we had so many different positive cards. And I'm thinking, we're going to get a bad one soon, aren't we? We're going to get a bad reading. And then Firefly came in with her question. I'm thinking, we're going to get a bad read. At some point, we're going to get a bad reading. And we didn't. We didn't get one bad reading. And I thought that was pretty good. No having to swap the story, stretch the truth slightly. If anybody does want to give us a like and subscribe, then please do. Do remember, we are trying to get to 500 likes, 500 subscribers. Sorry. So hopefully, if anybody does want to come and subscribe, according to that, we're still on 495. So what I tend to go in and I go change to the other one, refresh it, and then I go back into that one, and we see whether we've got any extra. Let's see. No, we're still on 495. But yeah, it's all very all very interesting. I think for me, this last few weeks have been just energy-wise has been just totally ridiculous. Yeah, Firefly. I mean, like, you must admit, I don't know about you, but I've been looking at obviously everybody here's been looking at your story. Talk about airing your dirty washing for everybody. But it's been one of those stories where people look at it and you think, this is, it can't all be good. I mean, we got so many bad situations, didn't we, for you? And I mean, we've even done. I mean, how many clips how many short clips have we done? two, I think, where we said one an amazing oh my god moment in tarot card reading, and then we did another oh my god moment in tarot card reading, and they were both sort of like, this just can't happen. You can't say something like that and suddenly get a sort of, I don't believe what cards I've just pulled. And one of those, like, we had two flyers, didn't we? And then we read the cards, and the cards was basically a copy of the flyers. And you're thinking, no. And this is what I say to people: you're like, coincidence. I've been watching a couple of paranormal videos recently, and one of them absolutely brilliant. They were astounded by the responses. But it was only scratch. Look, it could have been something else. It could have been an animal, but they couldn't wear any animal that made that noise. And it was absolutely in it was like 2 seconds after they'd asked the question, and they got for a noise to happen, and it happened. Now, it wasn't a voice, and it wasn't a bang. It sounded rather odd, a bit like an animal. And they started saying, look, is it just coincidence? Well, it probably is, but... And that's at which I thought, that point at which I thought, guys, that's what I mean. Yeah, how many times do we do something in life, and we get this point where we look at our guide. Hello. I'm talking to you, aren't I? And we look at them like that, and don't you wipe my mind. And we sort of like, we realise that moment perhaps wasn't just a coincidence. And you think, have you been doing something? Well, you did ask, and I have to go back to the moment that I told Barry that I don't believe you exist. I mean, for those of you that heard that story, that was just a 1 in a billion chance. That was absolutely one of those points where I just looked and thought, it's not. It's just strange. It just doesn't make any sense. We're sort of, what happened. It's a 1 in a billion chance. It really was. I mean, it involved a girl having a miracle recovery. So a miracle happened, and just finding a girl that's had a miracle is one thing, but having all those coincidences in front of it. It just really made things just that little bit more weird. Let's have a look. Some dishwasher has nothing on these hands. I don't do I do my own dishes. I can't stand these dishwashers. Plus, they put too much salt and crap into the oceans. It's that glug glug who keeps scuppering things for good. Yeah, I know. And Barry keeps like, at first, table. At first, it was like, we didn't think he didn't think that she was gonna come, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, glug glug. Dishwashers stink. They do, don't they? They're not very hygienic, and the amount of garbage that comes out of them is, oh no, don't even think about what's in those tubes. They're even worse than my tubes, and that's saying something. I think she means Sarah. I think she means she washes with her hands rather than so the dishwasher's got nothing on her hands, because she washes them by hand. There are nice dishwashers out there, lol. I'm sure there are, Michael. Me, I'm one of them. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Worldwide. Sarah J, about the dishwasher or jewelry box. Oh, you mentioned a jewelry box further up, have you? I didn't get that one. He pulled away from her towards me. He pulled away from her towards me, and then she pulled him by the scruff of the neck. Oh dear! When panicking, like you said, yeah. Oh God, I'm well. What about what your view on karma for those who keep manipulating energies for bad intentions? You see, my view of karma, Firefly, is different from a lot of people. Yeah, I don't wish bad on other people. That isn't karma. Um, your intentions are your karma. My karma is good because I don't have bad intentions to other people. If someone did something bad to me and I wanted bad on them, I would have bad intentions. Therefore, my karma would be bad because I'm wanting bad intentions on someone else. I'm not one of these people who say that they will get their karma, because they don't get karma, they give karma. You give karma. The only way you're going to get karma is if say I have bad intentions, I have bad karma, and I want to see something bad happen to Worldwide. Sorry, Worldwide. Then he will be feeling the heat. He will be feeling my bad energy going straight to him. So he will be feeling bad karma from me because I'm emitting really nasty bad karma. So I follow the Buddhist view on karma. Your karma is all about your intentions, the action you've just taken. What were your intentions? Were they good intentions, good karma, or were they bad intentions, bad karma? And like they say, if you build up too much bad karma, you start to go down that spiral of creating more and more bad karma, and your view on life becomes all negative, as bad energy would. So my view on karma is a little bit different from most people. My view on karma is not it is not our place to intervene. I don't quite get that one. So you're are you saying that it's you're just trying to stay away from other people's karma and make sure that they're not directing any to you? The thing is, I think everybody has their own karma. Nobody really. I suppose what I'm saying, you probably need to duck and dive away from other people's karma. If they've got negative karma, you can usually feel that their intentions are bad, and they've got really negative energy, and then I sort of try and step away from them, because the trolls, bad energy. They're wanting bad to do bad things. They're wanting to say bad things. So for me, they've got bad karma because they're pushing out bad energy and bad ideas straight away. Sarah J, lock up any and everything you don't want gone. No, we say nail it down. So if it isn't fixed or too heavy, nail it down. Oh, I'm telling you, I was her. Oh dear. Oh, Tina's got an evil side. Wow. Hey everybody, Tina's showing her evil side here. I had a number of trolls on my last channel as well before it went down because of help my what's it is haunted. Trolls seem to hammer paranormal channels as they see it as a daft subject and rife for trolling. I know they do, and tarot cards is another one. We got several with with Page, where they're like, "Oh no, are you going to give me an evil reading then?" Oh come on. So they got banned. They go, no, they got timed out that one. And then he came back on later. Why did you time me out? Well, you said you wanted an evil reading. That's at the time where we were just knocking off all these troll. We were troll bashing. We were troll bashing. He said. I think that's a good description. We were troll bashing. 495. I don't think we're going to get. I don't think we're going to shift off 495. Do you? Well, look, we're on 495. Surely somebody's going to get me up to 496. Come on. Look, there's 10 people in here. That means that there's at least 3 or 4 people who aren't saying anything or haven't actually subscribed. Spiritual. Hang on, I'm going up too fast. Logically, trolls are stuck in bad cycle. Yeah, and this is what I mean, Michael. About if you start giving bad karma out, as in all your intentions are negative. If you think about it, the Buddhist way is you give out a nice negative energy, and you're just going to go circular down and down and down, and you just get in this spiral of deceit and dissent and negativity, and you don't seem to. The next comment that you're going to say is most likely going to be, yeah, shit. It's most likely going to be negative, and like you say, it's a negative cycle, and absolutely, yeah, negative thoughts can take on a life of their own, and that's also true, isn't it, worldwide? Where, like I said, you're so used to giving out garbage, you're so used to being negative and being nasty that you just, it's natural to you now, and you're in that negative spiral. You aren't gonna. It's not just taken on your thought; it's taken on your life, and it is now you. You whatever you were before. This is not you. It's completely different. Oh, they're called what? They're called egregores. Right, egregores. So it would be eager, wouldn't it? If they don't get what they want, they come back tenfold. Yeah, until they get what they want. Spiritually, most parallels. Barry just said parasites, but never mind. Spiritually, almost parallels just good psychology. Yeah, it is. They act negative because they are simply lost, and they're just like they get stuck in this cycle. What did you call it? I forgot. What did Barry call it? I forgot what he called it now. Whoa, Tina, she's not a thief. Would have been gone a long time ago. Wouldn't have put up with that. Well, you never know. Might suddenly change, When she comes in with about 16 shopping bags and an empty cardboard box, then start to worry. No, it's not our place, but when others intervene, others good karma for bad intentions, then guess it follows that what John said. Yeah, others intervene, good then. Others good karma for bad intentions, and that's it. They think they've got good. They think. You see, the thing is, you can think all you like that you have, that you're giving good karma. I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing, but your intentions aren't. And what Buddhism says is, it doesn't matter what you think. If you can think all you like that it's the right thing to be doing, and that you're just being good and honest and real and getting your own back, but your intentions are bad. Whatever it is, your intentions are bad. Even if it's getting your own back on somebody, your intentions are actually negative. So you will be going down that, because you get lost in that circle, like you say, and your friends just see it, and we saw one, a friend when we were younger, and they just went round and round in circle. We just ended up we did end up losing them because they were just totally hell bent on causing somebody harm because they caused somebody of their family harm. And they're absolutely, I want help doing this. I want help. No, we're not helping you do this. It's ruining you. You don't come out for a drink anymore and chat nicely. It's come out for a drink every so often and moan about this other person. Like, you don't even know you're doing it. But it ate them away. It really did eat them away. Not evil now. I didn't learn my lesson. I did learn my lesson. Thank God for that. In jail for being a thief. Glad to be done in that mess. That's the thing. We can get out of it. It just takes one hell of a push. And unfortunately, it takes things like that to get you to push. Realize that, shit, that was actually quite a nasty negative spiral. But for me, the wonderful people are the ones that take people who've done what Tina said there, and when they get out, you don't get points for being because you're a mod. Although I got points on pages. Anyway, you don't get points if you're a mod. Those people who pull them out and show them the path of going upwards instead of going downwards, they're the ones to me that really deserve all the acclamations, because they're the ones that help people from not perpetuating it even more when they get free of people who have just told them off or found them guilty of something. Here we go. Sierra's on one. Oh, where's he gone? Sierra's on one of these again. Mercury retrograde, new moon in Leo, 24th, on the 24th. Saturn going Please take deep breath and count to 10. Oh, no, we don't want any more, explosive and thunderstorms. 24th. When's the 24th? 3 days' time. What we on Monday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm staying in Thursday. That's it. I'm staying at home Thursday. I'm not going anywhere. Don't even ask me. It's a good job I've not got a live stream, isn't it? We'll work out who's still alive on Friday when we've been past the 24th. I was so scared of being an adult. I think this is where it was. But don't you agree, Tina? It's the people that really need all the acclamations here. The people who take people. I hope you don't mind me using you as an example, but people who take you and helped you get back on path, get back on that positive. There's so few people who can do it properly and correctly. And I don't think I could. I really don't think I could. I can help them spiritually, but they need so much more than spiritual help. They need to be proved that there is a cycle, and that this is the cycle you're in. We need to do the opposite cycle, and it must be so difficult and yet rewarding. I don't know anybody who does it, but I can imagine it being a very rewarding job. In fact, it's one of those jobs, isn't it? It's one of those jobs. I dare say people probably, it isn't a job to them. It's something they enjoy because they like to see things when they go right. I also with Paranormal worldwide. Also, with every gift you receive, you have to return the gesture with a gift. It helps with life's balance, as long as you keep the balance. And that's the thing. The word balance there is essential. I keep telling you all, it's no use just having your cup and full and giving it all away, because then you're going to starve because your cup's empty. Yeah, so you need your cup to be full enough to drink from. But then, you don't. It's pointless having your cup so full that it's overflowing and you're wasting all that energy. So it is about life's balance, and I keep telling everybody, and I'm sure I drill it too much, but it's all about trying to. It's all about yin and yang. It's all about the good energy, the bad energy. We need a little bit of both. We need to balance the energy out, and sometimes that negative energy just takes over and starts building a little bit too big, a little bit too quick, and the good energy doesn't quite keep up with it. You get out of balance and you go down that bloody spiral that people get in. Hiya, Jay. Welcome in. So many have helped so much, myself included in that. Yeah. And I mean, you're saying there, you're included. Absolutely bloody are, because think about it now as a spiritualist, as somebody who believes in all this mumbo jumbo. You'll get me in trouble. But as somebody who believes in this, the amount of energy you can push out, the amount of people you can help, it must be it. No, I enjoy it when I help, when I see people say, "Oh wow, there's no way you could have known that," and then we give a reading, and Barry seems to get something spot on. So, well, oh right, I'll take that as guidance on what to do, and you think, yes, we've done something. We've actually helped somebody, push them along the right path instead of the wrong one they were about to take. And absolutely, it really is. Really, it's really good to be able to use this skill to help people, push them in the right direction. Tina, I have to be able to help others because of all I've received. Yeah, and that's what is it worldwide said, isn't it, Tina? And it's right. You've given so much out. You've taken so much in. Sorry, your cup's full. Your cup's overflowing, and it is a bit of a guilt trip at the end of the day. Look at all that stuff, that energy has been poured into Tina's cup, and all she's done is, oh, let it pour over. I'm not bothered. I don't care about the other guy. The one with the empty cup on the street corner, stuff him. And the only thing I'd say about that is, as long as you don't give too much, you've got to look after yourself. And do remember, Tina, you have to look after yourself, because if you don't look at it, again, it's the cow analogy with the in the field. Now, you can't go out and feed the calf, and and not eat the grass and look after yourself, because you'll become unalive, because you'll look after the calf, but you haven't got any food coming in, so you'll unalive. But then you can't look after yourself and not give to the calf, because then the calf will unalive. So it's a case of sort of like nicely balancing things out. And yes, that is a Buddhist story. How old is she? I didn't get that one. It's bloody hot. It is, Sarah. It's way too hot here in Portsmouth. It's absolutely scorching. It really is. I can imagine most must be like the pits of hell. It's I see. Worldwide's had. I don't know what he's talking about. The Worldwide's had lots of thunderstorms, and that means that he's had rain, and it's cleared out, and it's nice and cool-ish. We haven't had anything, and it's like you do that with your hands, and your hands are white because it's just that sticky. It's that icky, sticky stuff. When someone gives you something, return it tenfold. Receive your blessings. That's okay, Sierra, as long as you're not emptying your cup. If you give tenfold and you have and that empties your cup, then, like I say, you've given to the calf, and now you're going to decease from not having enough energy. So you've got to be very, very careful how much you give. If you've got it to give, and you're free, and you want to give it, then yeah, just make sure that I wish it would rain. I wish it would rain here. It's absolutely dreadful. It's just so sticky and horrible. It really is. So if anybody new is in, please do like and subscribe. Just subscribe. Just subscribe. I'm not bothered. Just give me a subscription. No, Tina. I was thinking about John's daughter. How old? Hang on there, Tina. Where's Tina? Go down here. How old am I? Is the question, Sierra. I'm 57. Ooh, Tina's not far off me. I'm 60, as most people know you. 60th birthday of the other month. I'm still I think I'm still the oldest. Yeah, I am still the oldest in here. I got two daughters. One is several hours away up north, and she married this bit of a control freak, and bye bye. I'll pick up the pieces when it goes tits up. It won't, fine, but I'll still pick up the pieces. And the other one's completely different. I mean, the oldest, like the one I'm talking about, 3.5, 4 hours away. We travelled up there for her wedding in May, and she's about 33, I think, 33, and we went in to the house, me and my youngest daughter's boyfriend, and we looked on the floor. There's dirty pants, there's dirty underwear on the floor as you get in through the front door, and it's like a shit tip. I didn't bring my kids up to live like this, and it's like, no, this is disgusting. I said to the youngest daughter's boyfriend, Carla's not like that, is she? Oh God, no, absolutely not. Well, at least I brought one of them up okay. And it's strange how you can bring two kids up exactly the same, and they are totally, utterly different. Worldwide, what's it up there? Yeah, it's 90. It's 66 Fahrenheit at the minute, 19. It's more than that here. If I'm going to go and tell you how much it is, you just hang on, right? I'm going to see what the temperature is. Oh dear, 24. So 78. 24 degrees. So 78. So we're what did he say it was there? So he's like, oh, crack! I'm 5 degrees hotter than you. That's 10 degrees Fahrenheit more. I'm about 70, 76, 77 Fahrenheit. It's very, very hot. Cool. Well, yes, we do know how old you are now. Not as old as me is the answer. I know I look young. You do actually look a lot younger than me, which, yeah. You obviously are. Wait till you get to my age. I can't understand people like that. I tell you, there's a different comment. There's different people's comments in here. Well, finally, it's a bit cooler in London here than John. Yes, I know it is. It's a lot cooler. It's 5 degrees Celsius cooler, 10 or 11 degrees Fahrenheit cooler, which is very annoying. It's bloody hot down here. It really is. I'm nothing like the other 6 kids the Rents had. I'm nothing like my we disinherited my sister. So me and my brother disinherited her. We don't talk about her. We haven't got a sister. Talk about black sheep of the family. She actually, when my mum had started to have severe dementia and severe Alzheimer's, and she said to everybody, Christine's stealing from me, and she proved to the police. She said to the police, "Well, she's got dementia. She wouldn't know what she's talking about." When she died, my brother, I said to my brother, because they're hundreds of miles up north. I said, "Can you join? Can you make sure she does things right? Because I know you don't want to look at the financials, but I want you to do it." And he said, "Oh, go on, just for you." And he phoned me back about a few weeks later. He says, "You're right. She'd stolen £20,000 for each of her 2 sons from my mum's account. So from her own mum's account, she'd stolen £40,000." And she said she saw nothing wrong in doing it, and yeah. But I was looking after her. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you nick money from her account. You certainly do. And and everybody blamed it on dementia, but dementia comes and goes. It comes and goes in swathes. She was great when I went to see her, and then a week later she's walking up and down the street. Not knowing where she is. So, she actually did know what she was doing when she went to the police, but it got wiped under the carpet. So everybody, thank you for. Thank you. I didn't even see that one. Thank you very much, Sierra. You see, that's a very good thing. Whoever it is, who is it? Sierra got rid of it. Right. Thank you. I'd love it cold. It would. It would be a bit. It'd be nice if we could it's so warm. It's not the fact that it's hot. It's the fact that it's really sticky and hot. My husband is only a couple of years older than me, and and people think he's my dad. Oh, that's horrible! That's horrible. Didn't I give you a Tina? Didn't I give you the lovers card the other day? So where's the lovers card coming into it? I do hope you know where the lovers card came from. I'm going to panic now. The day for tarot readings is on Wednesday. It is absolutely. We do tarot. So if anybody is here thinking, "Oh, will he do tarot?" We do tarots on Wednesday. We also do them America time in the evening, UK time, midnight. So we do some then, because I decided that the majority of my 495 subscribers are in the US and in Malaysia and Indonesia. Don't even ask why. Fearless Fearless shared my information out, and I've not seen her for months now. But they when she did, I got 220 people from just her channel. But most of them are from Indonesia and Malaysia, and believe it or not, they replay this. This will get replayed several times at about tomorrow morning. It's about 10 or 11 o'clock, I think, in the morning. Suddenly start getting hit by a few replays with translation on. Yeah, dementia is awful. Absolutely, it's one of them horrible things that I won't wish on anybody. They ended up having to tie my mum down to the chair. She spent all her last sort of 10 years being tied to a chair, and she never managed to get out of it, never at all. But she got quite violent, and it wasn't her. It wasn't her at all. My grandmother believes she was kidnapped. I said, Mum, look around. This is your furniture. Oh. And some of it's sad, but it's funny. Some of it's funny, but I mean, you shouldn't laugh because they actually believe everything. And my mum did, and then all of a sudden, a bit later, she's fine. I hope I get another house at some point with a nice nice wood burner. Wouldn't it be nice? I like, yeah. I don't like using gas because it's fossil fuel, and it's just not. Yeah, there's too many bad things come from it. Plus, it's from Russia as well, so that's another reason why not to go for it. Already told them that today wasn't tarot, so I asked again, timed them out. Yeah, and that's it. You see, guys, we just don't do tarots. We can do them, but we're not going to do them while there's 8, 9, 10 people in. Because if we do it while there's 8, 9, 10 people, we do it for one person. Can I have one as well? Can I have one? And then when you're trying to sort of stop it, we've got 5 minutes, we'll do a quick tarot. You end up to like 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 12 readings, and you think, Wednesday's a better idea. You'll have to manifest it. You have to manifest it. Remember, manifesting isn't just about going into your meditation mode and imagining that you've got it. It's trying to send out those vibes, those electrical pulses, if you like, that mean everybody around this house, everybody that's going to get you this house is immediately on the same frequency as you. So you're pulling the manifestation towards you. So you're not just that. A lot of people think manifestation is just imagining it. Bang, that's all it is. Imagine it, and you're immediately in a right frame of mind to go get it. End of. But that isn't all what it is. It's also about working with the energies, so that you're physically attracting the item or the people, especially the people involved in it, towards you. So if you can get that frequency between you and let's say the house owner that you're wanting to buy from, if you can actually manifest it and actually think, I'm trying to connect, I want the spirit's help to get me a house just like this, right? Okay, I know where to find one. I know worldwide, I know exactly where to find one. Well, I need you to connect me energy-wise, so that my energy is absolutely in line with that house, with the owner of that house, and then I'm going to try and make sure I get it. And because you're attracting the event, you're more likely to get it. It's twofold. It's not just manifesting it in your head to imagining it in your head. It's also the law of attraction. So the law of attraction takes a big chunk of this. Tends to be more people orientated, because you can imagine people's energies. You can sort of hone in on a person's energy, especially if you're on an interview. Yeah, interview. Great way of doing it is not just imagining it, but try and get your guides and the other side. So when you're in meditation mode, to actually get the frequency of this person who's going to interview you, and absolutely nail your frequency to theirs. And then you really are manifesting it, and you're attracting it as well, using the law of attraction. So it's an awful, it's yeah, Sierra, but the difference is with the law of attraction is that yes, raise the frequency so that you can get more, but sometimes you can actually nail the frequency that you need, and that you can actually nail it dead with the person that you're supposed to be going for, like the auditor or the person who's interviewing you in the interview tomorrow. So it's quite a good way of doing it, and then tweaking it to say, hey, guide, come on, what's their energy level? I need to know. We need to absolutely floor this energy level, and then we've got a good chance of doing it. That's my football alert. Manchester United have just bought Brentford, and I didn't see the rest. Super Dougie, welcome in. How's the good old San Diegan weather? We're boiling over here. We're absolutely sweating our round spherical objects off. Back again to hear your lovely voice. I've decided I'm going to speak like this, nice and dark. We're going for the more sinister. Well, yes. I'm not quite sure I could speak like this all the time. Moist, kind of damp, humid. Super Dougie, does that mean moist? We have moist weather in the UK. It's very hot and very sticky. Oh my God, this is supposed to sound really posh. It's supposed to sound a little eerie, you know. Hey, Tina, come. They're laughing. They're laughing. Barry, Tina's laughing her head off at me. Go on. He says, I can see why. I'm just trying to be more, change the atmosphere. No, you're trying to frighten them off. No, I'm not trying to frighten them off. I'm changing that. Like it's a paranormal thing, you know, like Vincent's, Victor's, Victor. Yeah, it's like Victor's voice, and more like deep voice that goes really and very calming. No, I can't get his voice at all. And Sierra's right. See, Victor is one of those. Victor's broadcast is one of those. It's like Marmite. I don't know whether you know Marmite, but Victor's voice is like definitely like Marmite. Like, do you like it or do you not like it? His lives are either you like them or you hate them. And there's no middle. There's no middle. If anybody does go to Truthwave's site and has a look at his website, you'll realize as soon as you play one of his live streams, you'll look at it and think, can I take this? Could I listen to more than one live stream? And some people can't, absolutely can't, and other people I can actually listen to it. Um, I tend to listen to about half of one. But yeah, Tina, his voice is I can't. It's so soothing. Um, you know what he ought to do? He ought to read stories. He just ought to sit there and read nighttime stories. So I reckon he could open a storytelling channel, couldn't he? Victor's nighttime stories. Yeah. In fact, why doesn't he do Victor's nighttime ghost stories? I can just imagine it. Can't you imagine it, Tina? Victor's nighttime ghost stories with Victor. That drone, that deep melancholy voice would send anybody to sleep. You wouldn't get to the end of any of those, any of the stories whatsoever. You sounded like Alfred Hitchcock. Hey, I wish I had his money. That'd be really good, wouldn't it? Only I think somebody steal it before he died. But yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great. I do. I think it's a great idea, Tina, because he's got the voice, hasn't he? He's just got that voice. Yeah, people would definitely pay to be like talked to by that voiceover. Now, I'm going to sleep. Right. Okay. Let's turn Victor on. Oh, just can you imagine? Can you imagine, Tina? The husband comes home. And there's the wife sleeping in bed with Victor with Victor talking to her on the computer on the side, and he's thinking, "Shit, she's been enjoying this Victor bloke again." So I think it's very funny how the English have a past tense for crapping yourself. Oh dear. Well, you can't say crap. Crapping is now. Crapping is now. That's now. Shit yourself. That's past. That's gone. That's done. That's been and gone. I mean, you can't. No, you can't. I'm glad you thought that was funny. Yeah, do click the emoji icons in the corner. Lol, that would probably be that would probably feed into my dream and give me give me nightmares. Dear, you're like, yeah, imagine what you're going to dream of. What, Caroline? What are you going to dream of with that voice? Like, yeah, with the music as well. Can you imagine it with the double bass in the background? Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, we've got to get if he comes on in the next 15 minutes, we've got to get him to give a little bit of a story. He's got to read a bit of a story. I've just seen the next comment. Oh, where's my brain done went? That's not English. Where's my brain done went? Gone. Done went. Gone. Super Dougie. Shit, then shat. Yeah. Yeah. Will shit. Having shit. Did shat. Crapping is now crapping is now. Crap is the actual poop. Crapped with ed is past. You can also say I will crap myself if you tell me that joke. Must be a bad joke then. There endeth the English lesson. You shat it up. No, an absolute one. No, definitely not. I'd smell it. Store in high transit. my daughter put a load of stuff in storage, and it's like I don't know why people do. I don't know. I don't know why people do. I mean, my daughter, like, she's got a house is so disgustingly filthy, um, and yeah, everything in the old. She moved there from a small house, and everything was in bin bags. And one of the rooms I went into was like it was just 4 foot high in bin bags, and it looked like one of those scenes off, hoarder, international hoarders, and help my mum's a hoarder sort of thing, and she was just like hoarding everything, and it's storing high transit. Oh dear. Store high in transit. Trouble is, it's low in transit, isn't it? Because it's coming out. So it's not high in transit, it's low in transit coming out of the bottom, literally. Oh dear, we never did get any more subscribers. Look at that. And we've got so many people on here. See, this is the good thing. I suppose it's a good thing, isn't it? Oh, who was it was on? It was Caroline. Yeah, we mentioned this the other night as well, but I really don't want to be we started with shit and we ended with shit and we had shit in the middle. Only this time we started with manifesting. We had sort of a nice discussion in the middle, and we've ended with absolute shit. I'm going to ban shit. No more shit for the next week. Talking about next week, I booked a holiday. So I'm actually going on holiday to see my wife's. We bought her a bench by the sea. So we have a bench with her plaque on it. And so I'm going to put some flowers on it next week. And I'll be there from Monday to Friday, but I'm leaving about 10 o'clock Monday, UK time. So I'll do the Sunday night one for the US. And then it depends whether I've got any internet connection, because the internet in Devon is dreadful. So Monday night, Wednesday night, just Monday night and Wednesday night, we may have a problem with. But hopefully, if I have a problem, I'll just do a short one on the mobile phone, because YouTube likes it. If you do it every Wednesday or Thursday, then we tend to do. They like you to do it every single. The algorithm means you have to try and do it, which also goes what Sierra's just said there. Please tap the emojis like that. And get me some nice little hearts or some other little icons. How about a nice smiley face? There we are, some smiley faces. And celebrations, what you need. Do. Celebration. Do you think we're going to celebrate, Barry? I don't think we're going to celebrate. I think we're going to have to leave it for another week. I think that people are boring. You see, they're all boring out there. Nobody wants to give me their subscription, Barry. So if you want to come out and kick some ass, round them up. Yeah, you can round them up like a cowboy. Yeah. Go round them up. Yeah. 94 heat index like 107. Oh no, absolutely not. Look, I think we were in Chicago, and they had like I think theirs was like 103. And I went out, and it was like singe. We walked towards the beach, and as soon as you got out of the shadow of the tower, You just hit this. You saw the beach, and there's an open area with trees, and the sun just went singe. Oh, it's sunny, isn't it? That really is hot. And it was like burning the skin off the side of your face. It was like, ouch. And when it gets to 107, I really don't know what you do. The 107 is in the beginning there was shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, worldwide. I'm yeah. So I do try and get down there occasionally to put some flowers on it, and hopefully we will. I thought you saved Mondays for readings. No, Wednesdays are readings. Wednesdays are readings. Tarot card readings Wednesdays. Monday, Monday midnight, which is America time in the evening. So it's about 5 o'clock Sunday evening, San Diego time, something like that. I'm on then doing tarot cards. So I do readings San Diego about 5:30 in an afternoon, something like that, and might be 4:30, 5:30, isn't it? So yeah, I do that. And Wednesday, because if I do it on a Sunday for the America, then I don't really want to be doing it again on a Monday night. Me either, John. Laziness, despicable. I know. I'm telling Barry, they're all being totally lazy, absolutely dreadful. Dang. It's not damn, Michael. It's dang. The American term is dang. You should know the American terms. Dang. It's dang hot. I'm glad you like that one. Yeah. Super Dougie, that's no, that's Wednesday. Absolutely Wednesday, yeah. And watch it because Super Dougie, Sierra will ban you. She'll put you in timeout. She's already done that to one person twice, so watch it. She can get evil, Sierra. She's got a nasty side. We will release the Sierra. Dum 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 dum. And remember, Sierra doesn't bite. Oh no, that's wrong. No. That's all. Oh, I'm sorry, Sierra. Many decks, dear. Many decks are quite pretty. Different decks for different types of reads. Yes, exactly. And I know which ones. You see, if I get a question of a certain type, I know which one Barry's going to want me to read. And sometimes I get it wrong. And Barry will say, no, this one requires the other one. And he'll turn it to the other one. And it's because all three of the main three I use, all three of them have different traits to them, different images on the cards, and Barry can point to the different images on different types of card, and he knows he can. So if you're doing readings, it's a little bit like Prairie Winds does. Several different cards are really, really handy because you can try and coerce your guide into doing something a little bit different and trying to get those the meanings different from different cards. Dang, that's better, Michael. Dang, it's dang hot. That's a song as well, isn't it? Dang hot. Barry says that's a song, so I'm going to go with Barry. Barry says that "Dying Hot" is in a song somewhere. So, Michael, you get the song "Dying Hot." There we are. Oh, he's coming into his own. Barry's livening up. It's 2 hours, Barry. You're finally livening up. He says, "This is my niche. And these are my friends." There we are. Lol. There you go, Michael. I think he knows it better than me. Oh yeah, I've noticed when John swaps decks. Yes, absolutely swapping those decks. Sometimes it's big fireflies because I know which ones he wants me to read. Other times I'll pick one up and I don't know if you've seen it. Oh no, I need to change because Barry's telling me I need to change it. I'm not reading that one. No, I'm not reading. Yes, you do. He's all like, no, not reading it. Change it because I'm not reading that one. A very true northerner in Northern English person, really. He wouldn't. I know. You're not really northern. You're middle. So he's from Cambridge, I think. Letting him on now, isn't it? Yeah, I think he's from Cambridge. Anyway, back to the story. He he absolutely makes sure that we get the right cards on there. Absolutely. Dang hot. Sierra is sort of Jaws. Oh, they're dum. Well, the thing is, you see, there's two places that was used, isn't it? There's one with Jaws, and there's one in that shower scene where he comes with a knife and goes dum 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 dum. Don't go in the shower today. Don't go into the woods today. Well, every bear that ever there was gathered there for certain because today's the day the teddy bears had their picnic. Barry said I didn't sing the last bit right. He says I should have said today's the day that teddy bears have their pics nicked. Nicked means stolen. That's rotten, Barry. The teddy bears are having their pics stolen. Psycho, yes. Dum 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 dum. So is Sierra a psycho? Oh my word, Sierra! I didn't mean to call you a psycho. She's a troll. No, Michael, don't have a filter. Don't put up any nonsense with any nonsense. just ignore someone and don't really want to do. No, I did have a filter today, Sierra. I was filtering just a little bit. I was giving a little bit of leeway, We'll have a bit of a filter. And then at the end, I thought, oh, sod it, I can't be bothered to filter this. Everybody gets banned or timed out. Bang, 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 bang. Dear. Yeah, Barry's coming into his own now, Caroline. And so, it's sort of, I think he's just waking up. Psycho. I watched a lot of horror films and movies. Perhaps Worldwide should put some horror films on his channel because that's what Beardo Gets Scared's done. He's put a second channel out, and on that one he puts horror films on. Why not do a horror film now and again? One of these really old ones, the black and white ones, especially. The ones. Yeah, Dracula Mark One and all that. Oh, yeah. I mean, the original Dracula films, they were brilliant. I mean, the acting was awful, but somehow the storyline was that bad. It was really good and it was really enjoyable, and I enjoyed it. Really was. Have a good stretch, Barry. Grab an apple and coffee while you're at it. No, I did have some peaches earlier, but you weren't around, so I gave them to Carla. Yeah, so you can't have apple. You can have some orange juice, I think, in the fridge. There's some orange juice. So yes, so where are we? We're still on 495. Oh no, we're on 496. 496. 4 subscriptions to 500. You see, the thing is, got 496. I think that might be the guy that Sierra blocked. So that one's not going to come back, is it? That's going to disappear. Dear. But yeah, please do. If you want to like and subscribe, then please do. Yeah, subscriptions. We're trying to get to 5. We were trying to get to 500. I'm thinking, there's no way I'm going to get to 500. We might get there very, very. I think Sierra said earlier, didn't you? You do realize the last 10 is going to be really, really difficult. And yeah, it's proven to be, very, very awkward. Apple wakes you up better than coffee. Are you sure? I'm going to check. I'm going to check that one. Here we go. Right. Live on here, I'm going for my Gemini AI. What wakes you up more, apple or coffee?
That's a fun question. Both apples and coffee can wake you up, but they do it in different ways. Coffee gives you a quick jolt of energy because of the caffeine, but it might make you crash later. Apples have natural sugars that give you a more steady energy boost, plus they've got fiber and vitamins. So it depends on what kind of wake-up you need.
Well, that was a very on-the-fence answer. I mean, how the hell can AI give you such a woolly answer? So apple wakes you up slower, coffee wakes you up quicker, and then you crash the car later. Not sure I want to crash the car later, though, love. I'm going to check. I'm going to check that one. Here we go. Are we really that far behind? Crikey. No, we're not. I was on that. So, yeah, very odd. So, do subscribe. Come on, everybody subscribe. I want all those people who all those people on here who are first timers. I mean, there was one of these lives last week, and it literally said, I think it said 91% of the people in the who visited the live stream were not subscribed. 91%, and if I'd have got even 10% of that, I'd be over 500. So consider it. All those people are coming in and like, oh, do I really want to? Oh no, forget it. Give me a subscribe and stay and listen and come and join in with this band of reprogrades. Because you'll never see life the same again. Both together. Now, actually, if you go to an English hotel, in the morning have cooked breakfast, and you'll have some yogurt, and you'll have apple juice and coffee. They always give you a choice of apple juice, orange juice, sometimes pineapple juice. And coffee. Coffee, you have to have a coffee. And most people have some sort of fruit juice with it, orange or apple usually. So, yeah. like she says, both together, a quick wake up with coffee, and then apple to makes you to last longer. Yeah, that's what AI's just told us, Tina. Apples nice and long, release of sugar, steady release of sugar. Didn't realize that. I didn't realize that it woke you up. I didn't. I mean, I know it's got natural sugars like orange has, but I didn't think that particularly apple would have such quick release sugars in it. But yeah, apparently it does. Apple gives you natural energy. Coffee is like a stimulant. Yeah, yeah, it's got certain chemicals in it, hasn't it? So, and that's one of the reasons I think I used to have an awful lot of coffee, and I don't drink as much now because you sort of look at what's in it and you think there's an awful lot of nasties in that. You don't know what you're taking. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I mean, I was looking at some Polish food, Polish meat, right, in our shop in Tesco's, and you look at the fresh meat, and the fresh meat lasts about a week before it has to be used by. So we get it in the shop. A week later, you've got to either give it to charity or throw it away. So we give it to charity. But the Polish meat, exactly the same stuff. The Polish sausages, for instance, they can last 9-10 months before they need either selling on to a charity or throwing away. I think I got some of it yesterday. I got this meat, and it's like a ham, but it's cooked ham in slices. But instead of it going off in about sort of 2 or 3 weeks, like normal cooked ham, this lasts about 6 months. Yeah, cured differently. Yeah, and you can smell the fact that it's cured differently. And yeah, I think, but it lasts so bloody long, Michael. Why does it last so frigging long? 6 months this stuff lasted. And I'm thinking, surely there's some preservatives in it, because that is absolutely, I mean, normal cured ham lasts a few weeks. This lasts a few months. And perhaps Michael is our ace on cooked meats. Perhaps he can tell us the difference between an American cooked meat and a Polish cooked meat. Well, when someone doesn't have common courtesy to say hi, not acknowledge creators' mods. Bye-bye. Oh, Sarah. Hey, you mods, it's the floor is yours. The floor is yours. Can you smell the smoke in the ham? Yes. Yeah, there is a smoky smell to it. There's a sort of smoky blend to it. Not a heavy smoke, only a very light smoke. It is. There is a gentle smoke to it, Tina. Yeah. People used to dry meat in special ways before refrigerating existed. Yeah, they like pack it with salt as well, didn't they? This one doesn't look dried. It looks normal. It just looks like a piece of ham. Just like any flexible, pull it back piece of ham, you know. It would be interesting to know the salt content of the ham. I think I've actually thrown it away now. I've thrown I used the last bit and threw it through the thing in the bin. But yeah, I think it did have a high salt content. I seem to remember actually tasting the salt in it. If I did taste the salt in it the other day, I remember having it in a sandwich and thinking, "Oh, that's salty, that bit." I'm no cook. But you see, you can't back out of it now, Michael. You've already got yourself in it. Smoking only makes the outside dry, inside still moist. Moist. Yeah. Now, the interesting thing was the outside was very, very thick and rubbery. It was like really solid. So the outside was actually really quite dry and quite brown. So yeah, it probably was cured and dried on the outside, but not the inside. It's probably a good point. I just know subtle facts. That's you're like, yeah, master of what is it? Oh God, master of none. Something of yeah, I forgot what it is now. Something of all, master of none. Yes, I can't remember what the first word is. So anyway, we're 2 hours 10. We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it because I was on early this morning anyway. And I'm not like Prairie Winds. I'm not going to do a sort of 12-hour live stream. That was absolutely manic. There's no way on God's earth I'm doing a 12-hour live stream. I'd absolutely do myself in. And she's got a job as well. And it's like, how on earth did you do a job and do a 12-hour live stream overnight? Because it was US overnight. Yeah, it was US overnight. Yeah, it certainly was. So, because he started it about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock my time, which is about 8 o'clock America, is it? Something like that. So, thank you very much for being in. Just finishing up. Smoking only make, yeah, absolutely. I like the word moist. The word moist is really good, isn't it? Really good. Barry, get them all. Go on. Can you make that move for us? Come on, Barry, come on, make it move. Come on. Go. Go. Come on. Kick it. Lorraine, you kick it. You're rubbish. We're all waiting. Look, they're all watching you. Ball, silver. It's rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish. What have I said about Barry? Never does anything when we want him to. Oh dear, suit you, sir. I'm glad you think that's funny. There's an old smokehouse. I'll tell you what, talking about smokehouses, yeah. Can Rita kick it? Oh, can Rita kick it? Lovely Rita May. Whoa. Rita. Can you kick it? Give it a really big thump. Bang. Yeah, concentrate on it, Rita, and go bang. How about blowing it? Perhaps Rita, back and blow it. Both of you blow it. Go on, both of you. Both, two at a time. Go on, blow. I don't know. Spirits, you know. I prefer the one in a glass sometimes. Dear. Yeah, talking about 200-year-old smokehouse. There's some Kipper smokehouses in where are they? They're in Dover, in England. So you have Dover Sole. They have smokehouses, and there's these. They're amazing wooden huts all the way down the coast to where the carport is to go to France. And Kippers, and Kippers. The great smokehouses for all the fish, and different houses are used for different things. And yeah, drying. Some are for drying, some are for smoking. And yeah, they are. They're hundreds of years old, these places, and they can't get rid of them. And you wouldn't want to. It's part and parcel of Dover. It's the history of it, and you walk past them, and you can't. If you go there to Dover, you can't miss them because they're about as high as a two-story house sort of thing. Yeah, about as high as a two-story house. Just into the eaves, if you like, just a little bit higher. And yeah, they're just so brilliant to go and have a look at. They're just remarkable places. And I tell you what, they were built to last. Absolutely built to last. I mean, you can't get houses built like that anymore. So yeah, I love those old houses. Those old smoke houses are absolutely brilliant. In the a smokehouse in the property at work that is 200 years old. Oh, wow. I learned a lot from the historians who checked it. Yeah, and they've done the same with that one, as we done when I was in Dover. I just kept it there and made sure they can't knock it down. It's a brilliant place to look at, and just a row of them all the way down the front, seafront. Brilliant to look at, absolutely. Lake Michigan. Trying to think of all the different, because a lot of these things, like Sierra. I mean, you know Sierra, because you know Worldwide's documentaries. There's been several of Worldwide's documentaries that he's put on, and they've gone around these lakes. So there's loads of ghost stories around these bloody American lakes, isn't there? And the benefit of watching Worldwide's documentaries is you get to see all the history as well. Because they're that old, they don't just go for the haunted stuff. They go for the whole bloody area history, and it's brilliant. I love to watch them. It's like there was one where they went around 2 different lakes and underground tunnels and everything. And you can look at the history that these lakes have got. Even though it's like America doesn't have a long history, does it? White man has a short history. You've got the Red Indians before that, God knows how long. But as far as the white people are concerned, it's a very short history. Yet we've got loads of history around these lakes. Really interesting. And it actually opened my eyes, I must admit, because I sort of looked at them and thought, that's amazing history. And it's all been, come, gone, and it's now in the annals of time, and it's like people are wanting to learn the history, and like in such a short time it's gone out of fashion. People have passed away, and it's become a really good historic landmark. And you think, wow, it's Sierra J. Those were probably built by some Amish. They're probably still working because they're that well made. I tell you what, those here, they're like they're as good as any brick building. They really are. But I tell you what, the Amish really knew what they were doing. They really did. They were nothing but precise. They were precise. I'll give them that. Like them or not as a religion. Their skill set was really good, and yeah, they did make things to last, absolutely. So, Barry, we're gonna call it there. We're gonna have a drink, and we're gonna have a bit of a relax, and go to work in the morning, and then next week we'll go to see Lorraine's bench. So we shall call it there. Thank you, everybody, for dropping in. We might do a nice long one on Wednesday. How about that? Rest, dang it! Yeah. There must be some other terminology in America. I mean, it's so that bloody big. There must be other ways of saying it other than dang it. we're going to have to work out how many other ways of saying "dang it" are there. So that's Michael's task for Wednesday. He's got to find out how many other American ways are there of saying "dang it." My drink is alcoholic. Is Scottish or Irish whiskey. Scottish or Irish whiskey. Irish is a bit more creamier. As far as drink, I actually get the milkman to deliver orange juice. So I do like an orange juice. Darn it. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, and that's like darn it. It's like Texan, isn't it? Darn it. No. So when Tina, 1999 to go. Oh dear. Well, we're gonna have fun. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining in. If anybody does want to give me a quick like and a quick subscribe, then please do. If you subscribe now, do make sure that you put the bell on, because we're going to be back on Wednesday. About the same time on Wednesday. So, we'll be back then. We do the cards on Wednesday. So, if that's what you wanted, then Wednesday is the day. And we shall be back to do some cards. So, what do we all say? Barry, what do we say? It's goodbye from him. Goodbye from me. And remember, ghosts don't bite. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And we'll carry on our quest for getting to 500 subscribers. We're just 4 away from the magical 500. And yes, I do know I'm going to go up and down, but we're 5 away from it. And hopefully next time, perhaps we'll be able to get to the magical 500, because it's a Wednesday where we sometimes get a few. Oh, sweet smoke. All right. I'm going to let you discuss that. So, yeah, thank you for joining. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Thank you very much. Remember, like and subscribe. See you all on Wednesday, UK time, 6:30, for some cards and some chat, tarot cards, of course. And I'll speak to you then. Thank you very much. Over and out. Like and subscribe.